This is me putting my own art piece on the wall of a museum. And the story on how we pulled this off will actually blow your mind.
What could go wrong?
Oh no. And to understand how we even got here, we need to go back. I need to have a plan.
I don't mess around. To pull off this heist, I need to be smart. I can't just walk into the museum, hang my art on the wall, and walk out. It's not that simple.
And I know what you're thinking. Trevor, how are you gonna pull this off?
I have the museum completely mapped out. I have my entry points, my exit points, my point of attack, and how I'm going to do it. You're probably wondering, how do you have your location picked out? Well, I've already been there to scout this out because this plan is locked in.
I'm actually so nervous. What the heck, dude? In all great heist movies, they go twice. The first time is to scout out the entire area and learn exactly where your point of attack is.
As long as I get in and get out quickly before they recognize my face, everything will run smoothly.
Here we are, the museum. One of the first things I noticed is how much security there is. There are security guards outside, inside, walking around, and cameras in every corner. When I got my ticket, they made me flip my backpack onto my stomach. I don't know, I think it's for security reasons. Just another precaution, I guess. I immediately noticed that there's a worker in the first room, so I walked to the next room. Another worker. Except in this room, it's the same worker that goes back and forth. I just wanted to blend in and look like a tourist. How did I do? This worker scared me the most. She was staring at me and then started radioing as she stared at me. So I got nervous and just went to the bathroom.
I'm terrified. There's a person in every single freaking corner.
Some of these art pieces are actually really sick. Like, look at this. And this one is completely made out of copper and they painted it. I gotta stay focused though. We're here for one reason and one reason only. To find the wall where I'm gonna be placing the Mr. Beast portrait. And I think we found it. Let's get out of here. I have no idea what I'm gonna do. There is literally a worker on every wall of the entire museum. I don't know how I'm gonna pull this off. There's someone on every wall. Oh my god, it's getting serious. But I have a plan, so let's draw it out.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I had one job. Museum? Are you kidding me? Nobody spells museum with a U first. I literally got like first place in my 4th grade spelling bee. Oh my god, dude. Anyways, let's move on with the plan.
I learned where I'm entering, the only entrance in the entire museum. But it's okay because I'm very confident we can get this painting in. I'll explain more on that later. But for now, once we get past the security checkpoint and we're into the museum, this is where things get crazy.
Before I explain any more, there's one crucial thing I left out. I'm not confident in my ability to sneak things into public. With that being said, I created a task for myself to become better and more confident. I can't stick out like a sore thumb. That's a stupid analogy.
The plan's pretty simple. Get a Fruit Loops box, measure the dimensions, and then Photoshop a fake Mr. Beast Fruit Loops collab. And I think you see where this is going. Mr. Beast Loops. I'm gonna pretend like that only took like 1 hour and not like 7. It's slightly too small. Round 2. Look at these. Huh? This looks so real. Oh my god. The Beast logo. Now's a great time to compliment my photoshopping skills. Yes, come on. Tomorrow, we prank the grocery store. The scariest part about all this is just leading up to the museum. Like after I do this, museum. Let's do this. I never knew there were this many cameras in a grocery store. This just got so much more real. This is gonna be a good test because what makes me think I could sneak something into a lockdown museum if I can't put a couple fake Fruit Loop boxes into a grocery store? I have to find a discreet place to put these on where no one's watching. There's no time for making mistakes. Nice.
My heart is racing.
My stomach actually dropped when I heard the intercom.
Hopefully they didn't call for this aisle.
And then I got the first box on. This actually looks so insane. I'm so paranoid.
There's cameras everywhere. There's a worker. There's literally a worker.
I started tripping because I saw the worker, so I started fake shopping. This is taking way longer than I expected.
My hands are shaking.
And then finally, we finished the last box.
Oh my god, I can't believe it. I can't. Oh my god, I just gotta get it over with. Come on, here we go.
My heart is beating so fast. There's a camera staring right at me. So as fast as I could, I put these back on the shelf one at a time to make it look as legit as possible. And finally, we pulled this off, dude.
That is so freaking great. It was the coolest thing ever. We pulled it off.
The only thing going through my mind right now is the museum is actually possible.
This is the greatest thing ever, dude.
And now we just have to set up camp and wait for our first victim. I waited for so long, pacing back and forth. And then finally...
How's it going? Good. Did you see Mr. Beast has a Fruit Loops? Look at that.
It's
crazy, dude.
After pulling off this amazing cereal task, I actually gained some confidence. So let's get back to the plan.
I sneaked the painting in using my secret weapon. I'm not gonna tell you it yet, but just trust me, it's going to work. And then once I'm in the museum, I'm gonna head straight to the bathroom.
The reason I'm going to the bathroom is because I already know I'm gonna be super nervous and I'm gonna have to pee. Yeah.
And then I'm gonna take out the painting and make a run for it, all the way to the museum walls. And then with no hesitation, I'm gonna put it on the wall. Woo-hoo! And then hopefully pull it off the wall and leave without getting in trouble. So let's hope everything goes to plan. We gotta make the art we're hanging on the wall, but I'll just skip through all the boring stuff and we'll just go pick it up.
Back again.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing King Beast. Come on, dude. I can't tell if I'm really excited or really scared because I do not want to get arrested. Oh my god, dude. I'm gonna go put this in a museum.
All that's left is I need to show up and get it done.
Except I'm an idiot. I just realized the day that I went to go scout, they had me fill out this waiver to get my ticket, and it asked for my name, email, phone number, and address, and for some reason, I put all my real info. So now I have video and photo of my face and all my info to attach to that. So when I come 2 days later, they got me. I feel like I kind of have to pivot. And that's when I thought of the new idea. We're gonna go to a new museum, and we're gonna call that Musea number 2. So the first time I go to Musea number 2, I'll be actually placing the portrait on the wall. Getting the portrait in should be the easy part. I'm gonna disguise myself as a fake tourist, and I'm gonna pretend like I just went shopping. It should not be suspicious at all. Here. My heart is racing so fast. If there's one thing I ask, just please subscribe because I'm literally putting my life on the line for you guys. We're on the road to 100,000 subscribers. So thank you guys so much for subscribing. Let's go do this. It's go time. I sent Nick in first and then I followed shortly behind. We spaced it about 10 minutes apart so they don't think we're together. As I'm approaching this door, I'm probably the most scared I have ever been in my entire life. This is no joke. Just look how shaky my hand is. Just remember, stay confident and everything will go smoothly. We made it. We made it past security. We successfully got into the museum. Time for step 2. Go find the bathroom. I have to pee so bad. All right, we're going down to the bottom level because that's where the bathroom is. You can just see how nervous I am. My heart is beating so fast. All right, we got to the bottom level and then I saw a security guard. Step 2 complete. I kind of just stood in front of the mirror for like 8 minutes. I just did not want to go out. But now it's time to actually go meet up with Nick and find the location on where we're going to be putting this painting. We walked the museum to try to find a spot. And then we started to notice that there wasn't really many people here, which is kind of a good thing, but kind of a bad thing because we can't blend in. Since we were pretty much the only people down here, the security guard was only looking at us. So we had to find a spot where he wasn't. So we checked upstairs and this just wasn't going to work. So we have to go back down and do it next to him, which works out because it allows me to prep in the elevator. Until I heard the beep. And then I started to panic. If I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna have to do it now. We found our spot and then waited for the security guard to sit back down. I quickly tried to pull off the stickers. I am so nervous. I kept telling myself, you just gotta do it. So with that in mind, this is going to work. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you King Beast inside of a museum. How is this even possible? I don't even know how to describe this feeling. All of this hard work finally paid off, and we're just waiting for somebody to come look at it. So we decided to just camp it out and wait. And after 20 minutes, only one person came, and she wanted nothing to do with me. I tried again, and she did not want to talk at all. At this point, I feel like we're pushing our luck. We successfully snuck a portrait of Mr. Beast into a museum. We've been in the same room at the museum for the last 25 minutes. I think it's time we just call it and get out of here before they call the cops. There's no way this looked good on the security cameras. It looks like I pulled a painting off the wall. Oh well, I double checked. There's no damages. Everything is perfectly fine. We couldn't have timed it any better. Security was back right as we were leaving. And that, my friends, is exactly how I would sneak Mr. Beast into a museum.